The purpose of this video is to educate you on how to create a voice stroke. A voice stroke includes two things. One, you have to create what we call an include file. And number two, you have to create an entry in Dragon that you will use to call that include file into your real-time screen by voice instead of having to insert it manually. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the include file in SpeechCat. So we'll go to View, Include Directory Setup. We're going to click on New, and we're going to name our include file. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to call it Auto Include. And I'm going to click on Create. Then I find my auto include file. Here it is. And I click on Open. It's going to ask me if I want to include that in a specific style, and I do want to use it for my style, so I'm going to click on Yes. Now, I also have a file open. This is a criminal instruction for the courtroom, so I'm just going to click on Control A. If I hold down the Control key and I hit A, that's select all. I hold down the Control key again and hit C, as in cat, that will copy it. I can pop back into my include file, hold down the Control key and hit V as in Victor to paste. Now I've got all of the text I want in here. Remember that in the include file creation, you can bold text, you can underline it, you can italicize it, you can do whatever you want to this file. You can even click on Insert Case Fields and add a field, a replacement field that will automatically be inserted when you bring it in, if the field is filled out in your new job screen. Now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and hit the Save button, and then I'm going to close. Now I've got my auto include. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go ahead and open up Scratchpad. That gives me access to Dragon from within SpeechCat. I'm going to open my vocabulary that I want to use it in, my user profile rather. I'm going to wait until the engine is completely loaded. As you can see at the bottom it says opening speech engine, please wait. When it says topic ready, that's when I know that I can actually utilize it. I'm going to go to vocabulary editor and click on it. That opens my vocabulary editor. I'm going to click on add, and on the left I want to do my written form. The written form, after I type in the name of the include file exactly as it appears in the include directory setup, I'm going to add a .rtf and that asterisk. So notice it has an asterisk at the beginning, an asterisk at the end, and the .rtf just prior to the asterisk and after the actual name of the file. And then in the spoken form, I'm actually going to type in something that I'm going to say to bring it forward. So I'm just going to type in auto Zammy. I'm just making it up. You should make up whatever works for you. I'm going to click on I want to train the pronunciation, and then click on add. If it tells you that the vocabulary does not contain the following word, if the word is spelled as you intended, click OK, and the program will give it an approximate pronunciation. So you click on OK, and then it's going to bring it up. You bring your mask to your face if you're using a mask. If you're using an open mic or a headset, you're just going to say it out loud after you click on the word train. Here we go. You probably noticed that I trained it several times. This is a really good thing to do to make sure that it's going to work. I'm going to click on close. I'm going to turn on the microphone and I'm going to say auto zammy into my mask. If I was using a headset or a desktop microphone, I would just say it out loud. Here we go. As you can see, it got Sammy the first time, and it got auto zammy, which is what I said the second time. I'm gonna say it a few more times to see how it works. I'm gonna try to get the best 4 out of 5. Auto zammy, auto zammy, auto zammy, auto zammy, auto zammy. As you can see, it worked very well. The only one that did not work is the one that came out Sammy. So I'm going to go ahead and correct it so that it looks like the others. Okay, so I can turn off the correction mode button, and I'm going to click on the Save Speech Files button. Are you sure you want to save the speech files? Yes. Remember, if you don't save your speech files, you're not saving whatever it is you added to Dragon. Now I'm going to close the scratch pad, and for a real test, I want to go into Realtime. So I'm going to create a new job. And I'm just going to call it Testing My VoiceStroke. And I'm going to go to Realtime. Always allow the engine to load before you do anything. Click on Open to select your user. See how the mic is gray? The mic has to be black for it to be ready to accept dictation. And you'll also notice the green bar at the bottom. Once it says topic ready and you have a black mic, you're ready to go. There we go. So I'm going to turn the microphone on, and then I'm going to say auto zammy several times. Auto zammy. Auto zammy. Auto zammy. Auto zammy. And there you go. My VoiceStroke is working just fine. And that's it. You're done.